Assalamualaikum. Uh, Today we will discuss on the plastic forming of ceramic. So this is also one of the method in shaping process of ceramic. Last video we discussed on the slip casting. In plastic forming, there are four method we can apply. The first one is a hand modeling, or we also can call it a molding and throwing. The second method is a jiggering, and the third method is a plastic pressing, and the last is a extrusion. Okay, for the hand modeling or molding or throwing is a manual method, which we mix the ceramic particle with the moisture, and then we model it manually using hand. Okay, for jiggering process, used to produce houseware plates and bowl. Usually the part must be in symmetrical part. Okay, what happen in this process is we prepare a wet clay slab, which we mix ceramic powder with the water and place on a convex mold. Okay, this is the convex mold. We place the clay slab at the top bottom of the convex mold, and then we use forming tools which move from top to the bottom to press the clay slab to separate uniformly in the surface of the convex mold. Okay, and then we apply the jigger tools. To improve or shape the product. So by rotating the convex mold, and then we put the jigger tool at the other side, and at the same time also we spray the moisture or water to soften the ceramic. Okay, after finish, we remove and go to the next process, drying and sintering process. Okay, for the extrusion process of ceramic, we prepare the mixture of ceramic with the water. The amount of water is quite high, it's at 20 to 30% of water. Okay, and then the mixing of between water and ceramic powder, we force the mixture through the die by the screw type equipment. So the machine is look like the extrusion machine. The product is a long and uniform cross section. And the advantage of this method, we can able to produce the hollow shape and a small diameter, and is a high production rate. The limitation is a limited shape of product. It can only used to produce the long and uniform cross section of the part. For the semi-dry press, so the name of the processing also define what happened. Semi-dry means that the mixing of ceramic with the small amount of moisture. So the water is arranged from 10% to 15%. And then we apply the pressing method to form the part. Okay, this figure show the pressing method. So we place the powder between the plunger or between the die, and then we apply the force. The top die will goes down and press the ceramic powder. Okay, and then after we get the product, the part usually have a flash. Never mind, we can remove the flash, and the part needs to go to the next process, which is drying and also the sintering or firing process to improve the strength of the part. Okay, and then last is a dry press. So compared with the semi-dry, the amount of water is very small, only around 4% of water content. Okay, and here we need to apply the high force around 35 to 200 megapascal. And also we have to add the lubrication because to prevent the die sticking and also to reduce the friction between the ceramic particle. And the advantage of the dry press, we able to produce the close control dimensional tolerance and high production rate with automation. Limitation can only use for simple shape, and maybe we can get the density variation, and die is required made from the hardened steel or carbide because of the die need to resist the high load and also the abrasive ceramic particle, which mean the heat will be developed from the friction between the particle. And equipment is also expensive for this method. Okay. Okay, the next process we will discuss on the modern ceramic processing. Thank you very much.